What are the 5 most threatening times to our sobriety? What are the 5 most treacherous threats to our sobriety? We're going to go over them. And when you know what they are, you can develop your plan. Because those who fail to plan to fail. Good morning. That's a popular saying. Fail to plan, you plan to fail. So what are they? What are they? Well, there's an acronym. It's called HALT, H-A-L-T. And the first one is H, hunger. When we're hungry, our bodies are craving something, and they want to fix, and they want it now. You got to plan for your hunger with some nutritious food. It sounds obvious, but sometimes they say, when you're hungry, you're really thirsty. If you drink, it'll take care of your hunger. Well, a nice cool glass of water will always quench that moment of desire. So planning for your hunger with nutritious food and snacks, that's one time. You want to make sure you don't substitute hunger with something else. The next one, angry. Oh my goodness, anger. This is huge. If you peel back the symptom of addiction, if you take away the drink or the drug, whatever it is, what you will find is a raging codependent. And codependence is beyond the scope of our discussion here today. So we'll put that on the shelf, and we'll take it off the shelf for another video. Addicts, unfortunately, when they get angry, sometimes have a responsive, oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'll show you. I'm really going to hurt me now. I'll show you. That self-sabotaging behavior when an addict gets angry at another human being or at any event, when an addict gets angry, all they can hear and all they can think about is their own anger. Nothing else gets in. Anger and resentment. And what calms anger and resentment? Using. So we don't want to get angry. So we got H-A-L-T, HALT, hungry, angry. Here's the next one. L, lonely. Oh my goodness. When we stop using, we lost our best friend. Because any addict will tell you they plan their day around being able to be with their best friend, their drink or their drug, and people that were drinking and drugging with them, and everything, family vacations, workplace time off, leisure time, everything revolved around the ability to catch a buzz. Am I the only one that thought that way? I think not. So hungry, angry, lonely. Oh, you got to be able to become your own best friend. You have to substitute the best friend of the substance with your own company. That takes planning. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we got hungry, angry, lonely, T, tired. Well, maybe you need a nap. Maybe you need to lie down and rest for a while. You don't need a chemical to jack you up to keep you going. You don't need adrenaline. What you need is a rest. And some quiet time will benefit you. You want to plan for that. You want to plan your downtime and your schedule. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Well, there's all 4. No. You were paying attention. We said 5. Well, HALT has 4 letters. So what's the 5th? Well, the 5th is a bonus. And the B in bonus stands for boredom. Ooh, boredom. There's a phrase, it's, idle hands is the devil's workplace, something like that. When we're bored, we are opening ourselves up to all sorts of temptation and negative behavior that can just get us in trouble. Our boredom can come to our own detriment. We want to avoid boredom, and really, I'm not trying to sound elitist here, but I don't understand boredom. There's just too many things to do. There's so many things to occupy your mind with. There's so many books to read. There's so many people to reach out to and share positive communication with, or lend a helping hand. I can sit and play guitar for hours and hours and hours and never get tired of it. So what is it that you love to do for hours and hours without getting tired? That's healthy. That's not unhealthy. That's rejuvenating, not draining. I'm sure there's something. So, the 5 most vulnerable, even treacherous times that can threaten your sobriety and the longevity of your sobriety. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired, and bored. So, hope you got something out of that. These are tools for sobriety, for long-term sobriety.
And for tax return.
I'm just sharing my experience, strength, and hope. There's no guarantee of your sobriety by listening to this. I take no responsibility, which there's a wonderful phrase in the rooms: take what you want and leave the rest. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So thank you for spending a little bit more time with me.